custom leather work. I had done leather work since I was a kid as a hobby, and I'd been doing seats and everything for friends, and it became, you know, to where I was doing more of the leather work than a real job, so I quit. You're here to watch me do some of the leather work for the progressive bike that Sucker Punch Sally's building, the Flows Flyer. It'll also be in the artistry and iron. I'm just making patterns out of poster board because they're just good. They won't lose their shape. I can trace off of them onto my leather so that when I make all the leather pieces, I'm sure they'll fit. And I'm probably gonna do the same thing with all the straps. Just make, you know, poster board straps and figure out where they end. Let's make some and see where they end up. Use that for the back one, make a longer one for the front. Mark another one for the other side. Let's see where we end up. This one doesn't look like it'll have to have an angle in the middle. It'll be a little easier. I'm gonna probably make it out of 8-9 ounce leather, which is over 1/8 of an inch thick. So it'll be real heavy. And then when you end up stitching down the sides of it, that adds a lot more strength to it. It won't stretch or want to deform once that's done. Well, I grew up in the 70s, and my dad always rode Japanese motorcycles. So, you know, a lot of my customers hassle me because they're all Harley, but that's just what I grew up with, and it's, you know, you can't help what you like. It's just what I like. And you know, you look through the old Street Chopper magazines, 75% of them are Hondas, you know, for 10 years. I'll just make something that's slightly shorter, and, you know, just the same, little bit slightly bigger diameter, so the springs will still operate, but they'll be hidden at the same time. Now I've got all the patterns made, I can go ahead and start my leather work. Like an average seat will probably take, you know, 30 hours, and this thing's got all kinds of pieces, so there's no telling how long it'll take. Got everything done, just got to get the seat finished up for you here in the next day and a half. I'm just starting to do the wings now that'll go around the hole in the seat. And I bang everything out first with a beveling tool, and then I like to smooth over the edges. It gets away the sharp edge and makes it look more like it's stamped. This is a 7-8 ounce veg tan. Veg tan's the only kind of leather that can be carved like this. And I like using, a lot of guys use 5-6 ounce. I like using, you know, 6, 7, 8, because you can get a deeper impression. I've wet the leather, and I'm wet forming it around the bottom of the seat so that it follows all the contours and everything. And it'll have to dry for most of the day slowly. These are the number plates that'll go on the side of the bike. The headlight panel, the Sucker Punch Sally made the metal backing with all the holes, and I made leather pieces that would fit it with some scrolling, and the number 1 with the progressive colors. And all the stitching in here is all done by hand. I don't use machines. Panels for under the seat. This goes on the front of the frame with clearance for the exhaust. And it should all be ready to go out tomorrow sometime.